There he is. There's Mikey T from Mike's Sportsbook, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline with tips, analysis, and predictions, people. I make it rain. That's right. I've been off on vacation. You notice that I haven't been around for like 1 week. I took a week off. We've been on a losing streak. What did I tell you about them streaks? Winning streaks and losing streaks. And when they meet, it's chaos. Mikey T, baby. We come to you full circle as in a bullseye, baby. Not just a straight line. We dot our I's and we cross our T's with Mikey T, Michigan's premier sports betting hotline. That's right. Did you get the dictionary? Did you get the watch? You've tuned in. Mikey T here all day, all season long. Mike's got winners, upwards of 67%. That's right. Putting smiles on people's faces and putting money in people's pockets. Do you know the division winners? The leaders right now? Toronto, they've been on an 8-game winning streak. They've overtaken my Yankees for first place. Tigers, moving strong forward direction. Houston, Astros, leaders in the West. National League, how about the Phillies and Mets duo? How about the Cubbies? Got the Dodgers. Follow them teams, follow them streaks. It's Monday, July 7th, my dad's birthday. Shout out to Pops. Happy 81st birthday. Mikey T here in the sports book. Let's recap what happened on Sunday, people. Yankees snap that losing streak, and Fried gets it done in the Big Apple. They take care of the Mets 6-4. Tigers are a winner, 7-2 over Cleveland. Cubs, too much for Cardinals. They get 11-0 win. Baltimore, 2-1 over Atlanta. Boston, 6-4 over Washington. Philly, 3-1 over the Reds. Blue Jays dominate the Angels, keep that winning streak alive at 8. They win 3-2. Milwaukee 3-1 over the Marlins. Tampa Bay takes 10 innings. They get a 7-5 victory over Minnesota in the Twin Cities. Colorado outlasts the White Sox 6-4 in Denver. Dodgers don't have nothing. They lose to the Astros again 5-1. KC dominates Arizona 4-0. Texas, no answer for the Padres, and San Diego wins 4-1, and San Francisco dominates the A's 6-2. Mikey T has been off a week. Now we're back. Monday, July 7th. There's streaks to talk about. Mikey T constitutes a streak as in 3 or more wins or losses. So let's get it to the streaks. Toronto winning 8 in a row. Red Sox win 3 in a row. Orioles win 3 in a row. Tigers win 3 in a row. Cleveland is on a 10-game losing streak. Cleveland on a 10-game losing streak, people. Astros won 3 in a row. Seattle's won 3 in a row. And the Angels have lost 3 in a row. In the National League, the Braves have lost 4 in a row. Washington's lost 3 in a row. The Pirates lost 3 in a row. And the Dodgers have lost 3 in a row. The relevance of this is that these streaks, nothing lasts forever. And when a winning streak meets a losing streak, it's chaotic. You got to pay attention to that. When the West Coast travels to the East Coast, back-to-back games, and they don't have that day of rest and relaxation, they're going to lag. I don't like when the East Coast goes to the West Coast. Back-to-back games, it's going to lag. You got to stay focused, people. Stay focused. Know your material. Don't be greedy. Don't be selfish. Don't listen to those outside disturbances. No one knows more than you. You've studied. Talk less and listen more. And it comes down to bankroll. Bankroll. Mikey T, I was on a 6-game losing streak. I had the budget. I had the bankroll to back the budget. And we still come out on top. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. You don't have a chance to win if you don't get in line. Make the time, make the call. Mikey T here at the Sportsbook. You're intelligent. It's easy. Right or left, up or down, off or on. You're at the dead end. Do you want information to go off the cliff, or do you want information to get that win? Mikey T. I study. I'm not greedy, and I know my material. Tips, analysis, and predictions, people. That's what a hotline is. You call us. We give you the latest up-to-date player injury reports, coaching carousels, player portals, who's in, who's not, who's trying, who's not, who's winning, and who's hot. Mikey T here at the Sportsbook. They don't do it out west. They're too busy catching the surf. They're not doing it down south. They can't get off the beach. They're not doing it out east. New York's just too busy and too successful already. They don't have time for it. Up north, you can't get them out of the woods or the bar. It's right here in the Great Lakes state of Michigan. Tourist, Mikey T, protected by Michigan, Superior, Huron, Erie, and Ontario. People coming to you every day, every season, every year. Tips, analysis, and predictions. We're through the halfway point of the Major League Baseball season, people. Home team is not getting swept 80% of the time. Follow those series. Follow your teams. Player props. When the second basemans hit these home runs, they're juicy odds. I'm telling you, juicy odds. You go to your favorite teams, usually the winning teams. People usually don't root for losers. Some people do. Some people are fair weather fans. Here at the Sportsbook, we dot our I's, we cross our T's, we know our information, and we stay focused. We maintain our bankroll. Got to have a bankroll, otherwise you'd be busted. Money management. That's the next thing, money management. Every game isn't bet the same. Every bet isn't bet the same. Each person is an individual. Individualize your bets, strategize your bets, and maximize your winnings. And when you lose, you got to study. You can't bet every game. You study, and then you select a few games, and then go from there. You break down that material, and at the end of the day, give yourself the best chance. And when these big favorites on the baseball, minus that 1.5 runs, minus that 1.5 runs on the other side as well, one of them will hit. Most of the games that I found are separated by more than 1 run. I think we have more than half of the baseball games end in a more than 1 deficit run. More than 1 run deficit. That's what I believe, and that's how I bet. So if you get some tips, analysis, and predictions of the baseball, put it together and line one up. Maintain your bankroll. You can't go busted. Stay focused and fire away. We got only minimal matchups today on Monday, and we've got Tampa Bay traveling to Detroit. We've got Colorado on the road to Boston, Miami at Cincinnati, Toronto's at the White Sox. Get that streak alive. Pittsburgh's on the road at Kansas City. Dodgers are coming over here to Milwaukee. Cleveland on that 10-game losing streak travels to Houston, and Texas is at the Angels. One of them games, I'm going to be all over like a cheap suit. One of them games is going to put money in your pocket. Make that call.